I'm beating off all the aggro decks. That's not what that said. Okay, I read that wrong. I'm beating all the aggro decks.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
All right, so this is a Control Paladin is the moniker this style of deck has taken, which certainly makes some sense. You've got, like, you know, Carriel in here. You get some big taunts. You got some slower cards, reactive cards like Samuro and Wild Pyro Equality, and you've even got some healing in here, City Tax and Maki Roll Right. So Control Paladin certainly fits the name. This particular list was played to #1 legend on the China server, as you can see here. The other thing this deck runs, of course, is Garden's Grace and Mr. Smite, giving you some lethality if you need to combo all this together, especially with Carriel's hero power. You can create some pretty big burst damage finishers, or if you just stick minions, of course. Garden's Grace can also pop people in the head. So I wanted to play one of these lists. I haven't really played any of these yet. We played some Reno Control Paladin, but this takes it to that next step with duplicate cards. Wow. So let's check it out. This seems like a good early card. Paladin, this could be a mirror match, of course. I think it's probably a little more likely to see a mech Paladin. Although, that said, I've seen almost 0 mech Paladins this expansion. It's like a solid deck. It's pretty easy to play, and I never see it. That surprises me every time. When decks like that kind of slip through the cracks. Mech Mage seemed to be 10 times as popular, despite pretty similar win rates the entire expansion. Mech Mage was a little better, to be fair. And I'd say it probably a little more fun as well, in many cases, but... So this is a mirror match. We might need to set up some Mr. Smite burst stuff to end the game, because both of us are going to have a lot of stabilization. Chip damage won't matter a lot if it's a ton of healing, right? It is indeed a mirror match. Okay. So this is good, right? Because we can get the Smite in hand. We can start buffing it with Carriel. Like, all that stuff we want to do here, I think, starts to happen. I don't want them drawing more than me too much. Because I think the game, like I said, will end terminally. So card draw is actually probably pretty good. It's not one of those where I'm, like, planning to push to fatigue or anything, so the card draw's not relevant. I wish I could shut this down easily, but I definitely don't want to rip an equality too soon, do I? I mean, let's think about what else we might need to clear. A big minion with Righteous Defense buffs. I could maybe Righteous Defense that myself. Carriel, 4/8 from Stone, a big Mutanus maybe. Yeah, I guess I'll give them a draw here, but I don't feel super enthused about it. I think there's a pretty compelling argument to equality that Wild Pyromancer and just kill it right now to deny a card draw, but just feels weird to overcommit. They can make some pretty big minions. Like Garden's Grace buffs if they commit too early. There's a few things I think that help me validate this decision. Ugh! Even more cards drawn off of it. Gross! I need a buff. I mean, I could go for like the I'm gonna make you overdraw plan now. I mean, why not? Shoot, what else am I gonna do? I'm going the opposite direction now. Let's go. Maybe they'll burn Carriel or Smite or something. I actually think Smite might be more important, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Wild Pyro's not a great burn, unfortunately. I think it's bad to be in a card deficit here. Again, I don't think... Oh! Do I have that? No, I don't have that. I have seen that in another list, though. So that's interesting. Like, I maybe committed this removal too soon if they're running more stat buffs, right? I kind of went... Well, I did save my qualities, though, so maybe not, actually. That's really the thing I cared about saving more, so... Coin Carriel is going to feel great. We're going to try our best to do that. We'll probably just go get by with a flash of light in the meantime. City Tax might be alright. Probably don't want to commit it just yet, though.
With every step, the light guides you.
I mean, Kings is intriguing with Mr. Smite, right? Theoretically, these will be zeros, so I could play it with Mr. Smite for even more lethality, yeah. There is a risk, of course, that Carriel's up. Oh, that seems like a better burn. Okay, I don't know what the brand is for, but I like it. That's more exciting. I can live with that. That's a good Carriel, though, man. But I'm going to play my own Carriel. And it's going to kill that one with this and then attack. I mean, I definitely want the early Carriel here, unless they have weapon removal, which, I don't know, their deck seems like it wouldn't have it, but like ours is almost the more control-y version. Theirs is running a little more tempo, it feels like, right? So I think there's a decent chance here that theirs is even more devoid of any kind of like techie stuff, removal-y stuff. Okay. First Cariel's good, just a lot of like chip damage and stuff. And I get hand buffs on Mr. Smite now too, which actually currently is isolated, which seems really good. And I have a lot of cheap minions too, so unless I get like Mutanus or Leviathan or something, I can probably almost keep it that way. Plus I might just play those next turn, because they're 7 mana. That wouldn't be the end of the world, perhaps. When was this deck #1 legend? Like yesterday? On China server?
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
Today's 420, it seems, so 419 I think is your answer. Okay, so they also have Cariel. That makes this a lot harder to start organizing, I suspect, but that's okay. I mean, let's just go minion here. I don't think they'll have a lot of cheap minions, honestly. They've already kind of played a few. I just want to play this so I can get Smite out, right? Start buffing this guy. Do we trade this or not? I have a quality with it. I don't think so. I also just don't want to risk getting another minion for no reason, so. All right, 1 damage at a time. I need to get, so they're at 30s. I need to get this to 60. Like this is 10 with the other one, right? So, you know, it's not impossible. Not impossible. This is another 4. We're already at like, what, 14, 19? 60 doesn't seem insurmountably high. 66, I guess, now, but I think we'll chip through that armor by then. Okay. Does this feel like an equality turn? I'd say it's a little early, maybe, but if I go... Well, I don't want to go Pyro equality, because I want the Okani to survive. But then I risk losing my buff. Pyro's one of the ones that feels a little worse to play, I'd say. Quality City Tax. Opens up 2 face damage. I still have a 50-50 hero power. I don't think I play the Pyro in that case, because I still have the other equality. I don't think this is premature. This is probably one of the bigger boards this deck can actually maintain, so. Oh, it is true that the Okani does still die. That's a good point. Like, pretty easily anyway. Like, they have to hit it, but that's not much cost. Okay. That argument makes me want to do this to get the Smite buff. Yeah, I like that better. And I'm not going to get fancy here either, and I could cast like a Maki roll or something too, right? To keep those at 1 or whatever, but I'm not going to. I just want to make sure these hit. I think this is how I win the game, so I'll risk the 1 extra face damage here in exchange for the buff on Smite. If this wasn't in hand, we'd be playing this game so differently, right? Like, but having this here, we kind of know we can create some scenarios, I think.
Not too heavy.
Now, they might be doing the same, but I think they're going to have a lot more minions. They also have to hurry more, because they're kind of getting closer to fatigue much sooner than I am. This is, of course, small, not a big problem. Getting even closer to fatigue, wow. Don't give this, like, Divine Shield. That might be annoying, honestly. Kind of don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, not a minion. So I think we just take a real chill turn here. I don't think I Righteous Defense anything, right? It just doesn't seem worth it yet.
Remember the fallen.
So we're up to 18 plus 9. Technically, you don't have the mana for that yet, but we will, I'm sure, at some point soon. What'd I say? 60, well, right now 62, but 60 after we attack. And it'll actually be 58, because I'll have another attack at any given point too, right? To put them at 29 by then, maybe even less, but they might heal back to 30. So let's assume 60 to be safe. So 23, 27. We're you know, we're halfway. We're halfway. That's not that bad. Not that bad. We're only gaining 4 per turn though, so if I'm halfway almost, it's still quite a ways to go. Uh-oh! I might be dead. Oh, crap. They're going for it already, huh? Jeez. Okay.
With every step.
I don't have a great way to prevent that, unfortunately. I can Maki roll a bit here for free, basically, I guess. But
the fallen.
might be in a little bit of trouble, I don't know. Making these cheaper, at least. They might just die to fatigue by the time I get to 60, right? I don't know, man. Seems tough. Like, am I really gonna? I don't know. I hope they kind of do commit the smite here, because I don't think I'm ever dead, and then I could just equality city tax, right? And we feel like safe from reach. We would, or maybe I'd just righteous defense in that case. I don't know. Kind of wish I had 2 of these for that, but.
True strength comes from within.
Yeah, Mutanus would be brutal. Yeah, good God. Yeah, how do I beat Mutanus? I didn't even think about Mutanus. Yeah. I don't think this list is going to have Mutanus because they're like more focused on threat than counter, but man, they could. Oh God, they could. It would be very large. Oh God. I mean, if they do Mutanus and I clear it, I'm just going to win in fatigue as long as they don't lethal me, right? It's like, yeah, of course their own smite lethal, but I have an enormous fatigue advantage right now. Looks like they may be setting up for an immortalize by discounting here. I don't know. Oh, I could have spent the last 2 mana. You're right. Oh, yeah. Did I float 2 mana? I could have just ripped it for free out of discount. Yeah, I should have. I didn't notice. It's a pretty good righteous defense. I think all Mutanus, right? They've got some hand buffs flowing up there. Even if I don't hit like a smite, they've just got a lot of hand buffs rolling. I wonder if I need to righteous defense in this case. I mean, it's worth more than like... Oh my God, I could even righteous defense my own Mutanus if it gets something really big. Is that ever a play, or is that too sneaky? I feel like that's a little too sneaky, right? Let's just see. I could righteous defense at 8/6, but I don't know. I lose a hero of power. But I also just don't want to get hit by an 8/6. Get there, Mr. Smite, please. Not a Mr. Smite, but very large. If I give this 14/14, I'm at 6 + 9. I'm still not really that close, honestly, so let's just hit this. It's not losing that many stats anyway. I'm still getting a pretty big buff to the smite in that case, right? So he's at 29 plus, what did we say, 9? So 38. I think we said 60 is our number. I guess if this 15/15 got to attack, our number would be notably lower, because this is dealing 8. So this would need to be 44. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Don't be smite. 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 Please. Oh, God, dude. Don't be smite, dude. Oh, God. I hope it's just something they can play and I can, like, steal the stats from, right? That would be the dream here. Don't be smite. Don't be smite. Okay, I gotta trade this one, I think. Well, let's hero power first to hit smite, I guess. It's a mana commitment, but that's kind of our game plan here. Leviathan's perfect. Let's try to dredge up a Grace here, maybe. Oh, well, I can't actually attack by dredge, so never mind. Let's just draw. I think more cards is usually better here. City tax, maybe not my favorite, but... All right, so, I mean, soon fatigue is going to start coming into play, if nothing else. Smite is a 33/33. I have another 9, that's 42. So that would put them at 21 damage for a lethal. If these both hit, I don't think I'm actually still there, right? I only have 5 here, so that'd be 24. But I guess the next hero power would get me there. If these both got to attack face, they didn't heal. I attack face with weapon. We might have it.
All are equal under the light.
Okay, they're taking a bit of a defensive turn here, perhaps. Yeah, I'm cool with that. As long as I'm not getting smited, I'm... Oh, boy. That is very gross. I feel like I might need a taunt here. Because if that's 15, smite would need to... Well, no, I don't know, man. They're not big enough yet, right? Because I'm at 50 health, functionally. There's no way they're big enough yet. What does this draw? Like Flash of Light or Righteous Defense? Both of those are okay.
May the light grant you peace.
Stone is also actually really good, too. Because I need a taunt here anyway. I don't know if they'll have enough mana to, like, equality and do all of that effectively. So I'm at 37 plus 9. 46. That means they need to be at 23. So still not there somehow. But they are taking 1 fatigue. So they're functionally at 27, 26 after I attack. they take any damage off of minions here. Oh, plus I have, well, no, I can't hero power and kings. Those are actually kind of effectively the same, I guess. This feels like a good equality city tax, doesn't it? This game is so ridiculous, by the way. This is just so silly, dude. Does that ever give me lethal? Like equality city tax to clear. Well, let's do that first. That's always happening, right? So let's see.
All are equal.
Don't think it will. But it might be very close, actually. They're 24. Oh, yeah, that's just lethal then, right? Because I just need 48. And no, this is only 47. Oh, but then fatigue will be lethal. What a ridiculous minion.
Can really hold their own.
Oh, no, it was lethal. Oh, rounding up. It's lethal anyway. Rounding up is amazing. Yes. I round up by 1, but I also had fatigue to cover. Amazing, dude. What a ridiculous Mr. Smite. Oh my god. Okay, so this is actually a perfect opener, I think. I get the holy spell for these two. I get a curve. Druid, I feel like might still be pretty hard to beat, right? Like Kazakhstan's tough. I think I could kill a lot of giants and everything, you know. Righteous defense, equalities. I'm not as worried about the giants though as the end game Kazakhstan, perhaps. That said, if I get a big smite or just get some big hand buffs rolling, Druid's not especially good at answering those. I think Garden's Grace will be perfect for that, honestly. Make sure we have some extra lethality here. What tier of deck would you call this? This is probably the powerful tier of decks. It's on HS Replay as a kind of tier 3 deck. Yeah, 49. It's almost tier 2. It just hit rank 1 Legend China. That's why we're playing it. This list anyway, the specific one. So it's pretty well proven. It's got some merits. I just hadn't played it yet, so circling back. Turn 3 Guff's pretty tough. It's gonna be hard to beat, no doubt. Cariel's not quite ready yet. Did they go for the Nourish this turn? Biokani Nourish. It's hard for them to play minions, right? It's not a lot of good minions at 5 mana. Yeah, let's try to eat that Nourish, maybe. This is a little down from tempo, but not much. Because Cariel doesn't have a good attack anyway. Guess they have, you know, maybe an Innervate or something, but they just played Point Innervate, so. They might really just be looking for the Nourish here, specifically. If nothing else, it might help. Oh my god, dude. How good do you have to be to have turn 3 Guff and then top deck and Innervate into my Okani? Like, dude, come on. Dude. I mean, the Wrath wouldn't have been, you know, super spicy to get, but still, dude, I'm salty. I'm salty regardless. Okay. 200 IQ, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling the Druid hate lately. I've heard of so many people complaining about Druid. Maybe I will after this game, I don't know. I've been okay so far, but nothing's really bothering me too much right now. I think I just don't play enough. If I played more, I bet I'd be frustrated by Druid. This gives me a good Cariel attack. Shame I couldn't have got it 1 turn sooner to make this on curve exciting, but I think we're still pretty happy here. We're really winning the board quite well. I had a very like board-centric mulligan there, so we're swarming quite nicely at the moment. Of course, Druid can pivot that in a moment's notice, so need to be able to trade in these 1/1s for this Immortalized in Stone, I think. Oh. Okay, or maybe I'll have space. Let's see. I don't know, my dudes do line up really well against these whelps though, to be honest. Like these taunts shut down a lot of whelps per taunt. That's pretty exciting. Drew a card there, okay. Yeah, man, those are really good at shutting down whelps, aren't they? I've never noticed that before, but it's kind of nuts. Not impressed.
The battle.
I do kind of wish they'd eaten 1 more minion though, because I'm floating mana here for nothing. It's okay though. This is certainly a good play. So they're gonna need some more recovery. I mean, Whelps again is not really all that good. It just eats the immortalized. It's actually, oh, that's better. Take it back. Those are pretty good whelps. It's funny, immortalized is just a counter to whelps. I never noticed that. It's exactly the same amount of health. So they just eat whelps. That's amusing to me. Do I have any lethals here? Like Garden's Grace is only 5. Maybe if I hit the other one. Oh, not anymore, for sure. That did just make my Righteous Defense a little better though. It's kind of cool. I guess I want this Righteous Defense to hit like a tempo minion, right? Like Battle Vicar, actually. Probably. So I can play it. I don't, like, Samuro, yes, of course. Samuro's awesome if he gets buffed, but I don't really get to play him now, and I'm kind of, I think, trying to end the game now. Right, so. I think I play a 13-13 Ashara, right? Regardless of her being buffed or not. I can't, unfortunately, well, if I got, no, that wouldn't work, because that's too much. Like, I can't sit on a 13-13, can I? Because I'm also going to Garden's Grace the 2/6 here and just run face for a lot. So I think I just have to play the tempo play. We might regret it, but it's Druid. They just use Onyxia and Scale. I think it's right. It's a 13-13, right? Like, yes, a Scale can kill it, but then they're leaving me an uncontested 7-11 too. I'll have so many Slurpees, dude. Bjorn Winfeld. Oh my god, congrats to Shal and Nasher, guys, on the subs. Thank you, Bjorn Winfeld. So many gifted subs today, everybody. That's really cool.
Reflect in the moon.
Uh-oh. That's spooky. I need equality. I need equality. Actually, is that even enough? I need equality. I need equality. City tax would be awesome if I got an equality here. Oh my god. Please. 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 One time. One time. One time.
With every step, the light guides you.
Garden's Grace again, huh? I mean, I have to admit that's pretty spicy on the Ashara here just to trade. Anything cool I'm really looking to do otherwise? Garden's Grace Samuro doesn't really work. Grace Blessing of Kings would have worked if that didn't get buffed to 10. I could have put... I can only currently put this to 10, though, not anything higher. I think I just take the Grace. It's very efficient. But let's trade first and see what we find, I guess. Yeah, Acolyte's not especially exciting. Gotta kill that 2/4 now. I can't lose to an Ibis, right? So... kind of stuck here. Gives them pretty good trades this way. Now that said, Samuro or Pyro can clean up the leftovers of that, so I don't know. We'll see. Druid is so good at stabilizing, dude. It's so nuts to me.
This must be the way.
But I'd be screwed if I... Imagine how screwed I'd be if I didn't have the Ashara. Like, oh my god. It was such a pain point to have to play her, but, you know, that allowed me to navigate this turn. Imagine. So here's where we want to shift back into control mode. The problem is I don't really have that many cards. I need like Maki Roll or... Yeah, City Tax again, just without a debuff. It's just not good enough. I don't know why you keep hitting this. This could be with equality.
May the light grant you peace.
Righteous Defense is something. If it hits the Samuro in particular, I'm in business, dude. Wild Pyro! If I go Samuro, I can clear that other 8-3. Like, that's pretty good. Just, like, what am I gonna do with this Wild Pyro now? It's a 12-11. Samuro, I mean, if I get Cariel, it's better. If I get...
I wonder.
That's it. I guess equality sometimes is pretty good, but I have the Pyro for that anyway. I don't really want a Pyro equality, though. Play these together, but then I'm leaving a lot on board. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is pretty brutally bad. That was a big 1 and 3, right? We whiffed on. Let's just do our best here. Obviously not the way this deck's kind of supposed to clear those. But now we have the Kazakhstan problem. It's just, how do you beat Kazakhstan from here? I don't think you can. I don't have like smite lines up to kill them. We kind of took our push and didn't quite get them. Scale again. That feels a hair premature, but this doesn't hurt anything. I would maybe not trade this scale, actually. Try to build like a lethal board, you know? Scales again, oh boy. Scales is so gross, dude. So good. Scales is so good. Stole my... Oh, you're kidding me, dude. You're actually joking right now. This is a cruel joke, isn't it? All right, we're gonna hold a turn. I gotta be greedy, I think. I don't think they usually die as a result of that, right? I just gotta greed. I need to get like the Kazakhstan or something. I don't know. Ibis. I don't know. Actually, Ibis would still be a problem maybe unless he trades into the Acolyte. But Divine Shield would be an issue. Unless I get another spell, I guess. Yeah, Kazakhstan instead. Okay.
You honor the Earth Mother.
Oh my god, they played it early. You're kidding me, dude. Dude. Dude.
Bring the pain.
So I can actually go Equality, Pyro, Garden's Grace now, and keep my big Pyro up. Could also actually keep the Acolyte up. It wouldn't draw a card off of this ping, unfortunately. No, I'd rather just get the one card now and keep this up, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Mr. Smite too, right? Because what do they have left? What do they have left? Like nothing, basically. Ibis, I guess. Yeah, how do I beat Ibis? I can't really. Shoot. Can't really beat an Ibis, can I? Keep Acolyte for Ibis? I'd be dead. I'm dead on board if I keep Acolyte for Ibis. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, I'm at 4 health and they had a chill, like 30 on board. I don't know. Could have buffed Smite. I wanted to invest in a big thing, although that may be wrong considering Ibis, actually. I wonder if Ibis was the card they had in deck still. It might have been. Maybe I can eat it here if they draw it. I don't think they drew it this turn. Oh, Equality! Okay, that actually beats an Ibis, so that's good. I don't think this will eat the Ibis, right? I think it's still in deck, or they would have played it that turn. But I won't have time to eat it later, and I need another minion on board here, so I have Equality trades. Because the Ibis is going to hit the Mutanus. I need something to eat the Ibis after it trades. This may just get something else. I don't know what. Probably not. I think it's gonna whiff. Yeah. But that's okay. Like I said, that's just Is this the right way to go? Let's see. They're gonna play an Ibis. I have 3 minions alive. Ibis loses his Divine Shield, then I just Equality trade. Oh, yes. Chat. I have 4 HP. Yeah, we don't hit that one. We hit the 4-1. Chat, yeah. Good call, chat. Yeah. 4 HP, dude. Yeah, okay, so here's the Ibis. Chat's all freaking out on me. I think I would have spotted it. Don't worry. Don't feel bad. So this hits the 4-4, then I just Equality trade. And I think they're out of gas, right? There's no better play, I'm fairly certain, but did I just buff this? I mean, I literally don't think they have anything left, right? Dude, yes, dude, never give up, guys. They sometimes might whiff on the Kazakhstan. Never give up. I almost threw, guys. I almost left up the 4 attack minion. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I almost left up the 4 attack minion. I'd love Leviathan as a just high quality card, but I think we gotta find faster plays against Demon Hunter specifically, right? I need Battle Vicars, I need Pyros, Just stuff that I can kind of throw into their board.
I will
This is
finish
perfect,
my
honestly.
hunt.
Great hand. Reactivity for token, if it's token. Just some stuff to play with Cariel and Vicar. That's awesome. I don't think we ever coin here. Coin seems pretty valuable to play into our late game swingy cards, but really good hand. Never give up is what the druid is saying when I was hovering over his 2-4. Yeah, you might be right about that. You might be right. Dude, I hate Battle Vicar to this, but it's okay. I don't care.
With every step.
I think if they're hitting minions, we're still kind of winning at the end of the day. This is more like a Naga list, I guess. Like maybe Naga Fell list. I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 versions of Demon Hunter floating around that are all fairly hard to keep track of their differences. I don't remember seeing, I don't think we had this in our like token list, but here's a Puffer Fist. Like I just really don't know what's going on anymore in Demon Hunter.
For the alliance
I can't keep track.
family.
This sucks again, but it's fine. We got our value. If she eats 2 minions, that's all you need. Discount on Immortalized is really cool too. This might get 3 damage spelled anyway. That'd make me happier.
Who here can spell Zinashad?
Zinashari.
Anybody?
I almost know how to spell colossal now after weeks and weeks. It took forever, but I almost know. Some of this trade has to happen now. Oh, or not. Like I said, yeah. Cool. Okay. Pyro, Flash of Light. Flash of Light is not crazy. It doesn't quite contest this guy. I could kill that, but I don't want to go too hard. I think I just want to draw some cards. Putting that to 2 is like, you know, not super tidy or anything, but again, just want to draw some cards. Clear the 3-1 and draw some cards is it a goal achieved, I think. Okay, these are fine-ish. Pyro Acolyte is something I might need to do, but 5 mana is not the right total because I can't chain another Maki roll. So next turn's looking a little iffy.
Make your move.
Dude, I don't know. Is this like a Ladies Thinno like pop-off list? I don't know what I'm looking at even, really. Chaos Leech. Wow, that's cool. I mean, do I go Wild Pyro again here? I can do 4 pings. It feels premature, but then I get Immortalized in Stone. I can't leave that 5/4 up, right? So I like this better than Equality City Tax, I think, don't I? Maybe not actually with the Acolyte. No, I think I do like Equality City Tax better. They shouldn't have any like monster enormous minions that are hard to deal with, right? I think this will be okay. That is just something I really want to respect. We have to get turn 6. So as we get to like later turns, this becomes more interesting, right? Because it's both removal here and healing, which might be relevant, and card draw. So we get like more the longer I wait on this. If we use this early, this combo to clear, then this becomes less useful. And you know, we want that mana, so
This is our chance.
I like this better. Immortalized is awesome. Fence Doubt is something we're thinking about a lot just yet, but I don't know. This hit rank 1 legend, right? China, so it's doing something right. Some part of the meta. I'd be particularly good against Demon Hunters. Maybe it's farming the Demon Hunter wave. Because we had like the Druid wave, and the Demon Hunters came in to beat the Druid wave, and then maybe this is coming back to beat the Demon Hunter wave. I can't confirm that, but that's just a suspicion. I'm suspicious. Just loading up the Jace here, I guess, but man, that doesn't seem to feel super good. This, on the other hand, feels super good.
Our hardships only strengthen
This, on the other hand, feels awesome. Now, they could obviously have weapon removal if they're like a burst damage deck because they're wanting to check this, but hopefully between my healing and everything else, we're still in a good spot. Do we try to hit the Acolyte with this hero power, dude? That'd be nuts. I need some card draw, so soon I might want to do this. Somebody sent me a message about Mill Hunter, which is something I had on my list, but I hadn't really looked at it yet. Apparently they had some success or fun or something, so that might get bumped up. Not today, but you know, sometime this week. Might make a Mill Hunter. See if I can make it work too. With Shellfish, because basically you got the Beast tag and Hunter, so you can do extra stuff with Death Rattle and Beast synergies and Hunter, you know. Druid too, kind of. Oh, this feels like a good Wild Pyro turn. Do I also, oh, this lives even. Oh, that makes the Wild Pyro here super, super trivial. Yeah, that's fine. This is 5. It leaves me 4 spells to pop off if I want. 2 spells will be enough though, so I could still hero power. I still kind of get the full draw, or maybe more if this hits the Acolyte like we want. Hit the Acolyte! Oh. He's fine for later, so that's okay. But I do need to draw. I need to respect this minion as well, so let's just go ahead and do this.
Do you like to play with fire?
Mortalize is fine. City tax is okay.
Fallen.
So draw 2. This hand is clunky though, man. I don't know. This hand's just not that exciting. Tradable might fix that. I need like Leviathan, Smite, just something to do more. I mean, this is good now, I guess. I can buff it again, so it's actually really good to be fair. All right, drawing another card now. I think I Righteous Defense a Puffer Fist, by the way. Oh, never mind. I think I play a Leviathan and Hero Power it. Yeah. Scratch that. I take it back. Maybe an Equality to be safe. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but I think pretty much nothing is necessary here. I think we're in a good spot, and I have the City Tax to pair with it, so just in case. That's a nice little pairing. Okay. I'm beating off all the aggro decks. That's not what that said. Okay, I read that wrong. I'm beating all the aggro decks with Free Shaman. Okay, I gotta read carefully. Congrats, Hey Spell. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you're able to beat those aggro decks. I gotta read really carefully. I don't know why that's what I heard or what I read. Oh boy. Beat them all, huh? All right. You do you. I don't know. Yeah, do you, man. Time to put the kids to bed. It's 4:20 p.m. here. So, I mean, look, we're looking at 14 on board, so they kind of have to clear this if they want to live here. Fury doesn't really... You could have just hero powered there, right? I guess they're pumping it in for Jace, though, maybe. Want to make sure you get it in for Jace, I guess. Do I still have some kind of lethal, I feel like? No, I guess I can't really go face with anything. I only have 6. I think we were in a really good spot, but technically no lethal. Could have maybe traded for a Garden's Grace for lethal. Not that unlikely. Or Smite, too. It's a good opener. Yeah, Druid, I think, is tough. We could keep a Righteous Defense. I really liked that swing in Druid again, with a Righteous Defense. Like, popping their big thing and then creating that threat that Druid can have trouble dealing with sometimes, right? It's really just Ivus that clears big threats, I think, for Druid. Otherwise, they're kind of stuck. Oh, whoa! Token Druid, okay. I might be okay with that since I have the Samuro in hand. This isn't a bad Token Druid hand, honestly. I think flexible mana might be better against a Token Druid, right? Basically, being able to weave this into a turn, but I don't know. Drawing stuff is also really good, and healing is really good. So no, I take it back. I already have a Righteous Defense. I feel like I did see a bigger list running Living Roots, but I can't remember why it was running Living Roots. Like maybe it had Fandral or something, and it had a Living Roots, but it was still a bigger Druid. So I'm not 100% convinced this is a Token Druid yet, but you know, 1/1's on board on turn 1 kind of point you that direction. So either way, this hand can do a little bit of both, honestly. Samuro is good for tokens. Everything else is pretty good for bigger druids. So either way, hopefully we're equipped. All right, trading in and hero powering. Okay, cool with that. They're tokenless. This is a slow start. Getting a Sunfish out ahead is pretty nice. Getting 2 Sunfish out ahead is nice. Play the top deck to tilt them. He got a perfect 3-drop on curve. Hate this guy. That sort of thing. Is Voodoo Doctor S tier? Depends on what the S stands for. Maybe. Moonlit Guidance. That's a druid card. That doesn't really point tokeny to me. I think this might be that like Fandral big list. I think I just play another Shimmering then. Either way, this is the path forward. I love these two cards, man. They're so cool together. They look exactly the same. Blue background, dude with yellow light with like orange accents. Orange beard versus orange armor. This one's getting like just murdered by this flash of light. This guy's getting kind of a nice hug, but in either case. This actually is usually less healing than Flashlight, honestly, right? I have Mutanus and Mr. Smite and Ashara that are more, but I have a lot of 2s and 3s. I think I'll play this one early for the... Yep. It's a pretty decent draw. I needed a fill here. Guess the question is, do I Flash of Light? I think so, right? I just don't know that healing's going to matter much against Druid. I need to get good plays. Equality is certainly a good play. Righteous Defense, I think, are good plays. But what am I doing next turn? Man. I need them to play a threat here. Oh, yes! Yes! Perfect! That's exactly what I meant. That is a dreamy threat. Thank you. I'll even play an Acolyte here to fill. Maybe the Acolyte will get buffed even. No, but that's a good backup plan.
Let the dead rest.
I can certainly live with that. That's a board clear on their 8/8s now. That's nice. I don't even need to use the equality for them. So Leviathan next turn's awesome. Obviously, that's going to be great. Grab like a Cariel, grab a Mutanus maybe. Grab an Ashara, honestly, wouldn't be terrible. I don't think we'll go Immortalized in Stone. I think that's a little better defensively. I think Leviathan, we want to get out ahead if we can.
Slips away.
Okay, ramp and no guff. Wild growth to draw. Wow. Desperation time here, it looks like. Man. This actually puts out less attack than Leviathan. You always like Leviathan reacting to something, but I mean, I think I just play this anyway just because it's big, right? Druid's not exactly a successful board clear deck, usually. Oh, dude. Now, though, Stone gets me more damage, so I go Stone, I think. I don't know if it's better to give this to the Divine Shield or the Wild Pyro. Right? I don't think this matters too much because of, like, scales. Oh, well, I don't give it to Divine Shield. It already has. It gives Divine Shield. What am I saying? It's not even a question. What kind of stupid question is that? Why would I give it to a Divine Shield minion, bro? It already has Divine Shield. They go for a big thing again. Righteous Defense is insane. Even though I use that Righteous Defense, I haven't used the stats, and I'm still overwhelming them. It's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. This deck's done better against Druid than I expected. That last game we kind of stole. We got it for free. You know, we ripped it off, basically. But this has felt really good. If they don't hit Guff, it turns out... What is in hand? All they did this game was draw cards. They just didn't have anything to play. I don't understand.